It shouldn't be that surprising that Yellowstone was actually much more about economic reasons than conservation when it was first created. Here's a cool view of the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. But as we Americans love our money, that was a big foundation in why we created Yellowstone National Park. Before it was even actually really a national park, it was just a designated land area that was between, of course, Montana and Idaho and Wyoming, all of which weren't yet states. They were territories, so that made creating a national park in that area a little bit weird. But the Northern Pacific Railroad was building through those areas, and as the brilliant economic minds of the US have always been, they thought, well, for a railroad to work, we need tourism. And again, not really thinking about the conservation of how do we protect this land and the animals and things inside of it, but thinking people love to see beautiful stuff, don't we all? They said, let's make Yellowstone a national park. If we do that, then that'll be a stop along the railroad and it'll bring more people through the railroad and we'll make more money. It's quite laughable when you think about it because it's so far from what it eventually became when years later Theodore Roosevelt established the National Park Service and Yellowstone became not just the first park that was established way back in the Grant presidency, but the first park of the National Park Service. It's, it was different at the beginning, but that's okay. We got to where we are now. We protect Yellowstone for what it is, as well as all of the other places in our parks, and whatever gets us to the end result, right?